Okay, so we're back again. It's a little bit more Zelda Collector's Edition on GameCube, Ocarina of Time. Okay. Still don't need the rumble feature. I might have to up that brightness just a little bit. Alright, there we go. It can be quite hard to figure things out visually when the brightness is a little bit too low. Now next we're going to go take on the water temple. First we have to go to the Zora's domain and get some boots. Some fancy new kicks. Man, it's like going to revisit my hometown every time I gotta run through there. Just full of dead buildings and zombies. I think since we've already gotten our fancy Zora tunic, let's go ahead and get that on. There we go. An Arctic wind is blowing from Zora's river. Do you feel it? Do you feel it, Link? Can you feel the Arctic wind? I cannot, because I've got fancy clothes. Don't really feel like equipping a shield to deal with those guys. If I wanted to, I could, okay. I wonder if there's a longer targeting range for the Z targeting in the modern remake. Because I often find myself trying to lock onto something to attack it, but Navi just hasn't made her way over to the enemy yet. See, now at this point we can see the Arctic wind blowing. Could have been interesting if there was like snow, like as soon as you walked into the little river area, and then as you get up here there's more snow and ice built up. But in here we can see it's all completely frozen. Hey, what's up, King Zora? We're back to actually help this time. And what's our bottle storage looking like? Okay, we got some blue fire and an empty bottle. Blue potion and a fairy. Two bottles is probably pretty good enough to get through this. I don't think I'll have to empty out either of those other two for anything. You could probably just do it with one bottle, honestly. Right. We got 3 pieces. We just need one more. And I think when we get out of this temple, or out of this little mini dungeon, we'll be able to dive down to the bottom of this lake and get our 4th heart piece. Maybe rolling on the ice is not a good way to get a momentum boost. There we go. Easy peasy. We've already solved this puzzle, so we can just skip on through. Not really a puzzle, more of just like a little collection obstacle course. Treasure hunt. There we go. I guess that jumping attack, maybe not as useful as it seems like it should be. Now we can hop safely. Navi, we've done this. We've been here before. Come on. Let's get ourselves a little bit of extra blue fire here. Thought I'd give it another try. Oh, bomb. That might have actually been a pretty good spot for a bomb chew. If you're worried about falling off while smashing that guy. You know, we were right here last time. I suppose we could have just picked this up. Not that it actually did anything. Giant rupee respawned. That's nice. Okay, let's get some more of this fire. Didn't take it and actually use it where we were supposed to. Probably a little spot over here that I missed. Let's see. We're probably going through one of these here doors. Let's take a look at this map. Okay, so that big room we just went through was on the right. Go ahead and save, I guess. That's on the right. Over here's a little side room, which I think has more blue fire, maybe. Okay. Take that. There's a gold skulltula in here, but we've already gotten all the rewards from that. Like I said, I'm not aiming to 100% this game on this playthrough, so I'm not really that worried about it. A heart piece, though, that is very helpful. Let's go ahead and get out our bottle of fire here. Just gonna get rid of them before they can even think about being a problem. Alright. Now we're gonna go straight across. Hey, welcome in. How you doing? Always feel free to make fan art if I am broke. I also do a fair bit of art myself, so the art that I do have coming I just haven't gotten around to actually completing yet. As I stare across the room at my easel and a half-finished project. Not fast enough on that drop. Love me a good sliding block puzzle. It'd be cool if this room gave you the ability, maybe from some kind of vantage point, to see the full room from a top-down perspective. You can kind of get that here. But it's not super helpful. I think this block needs to be reset. Shove this right over here. It does make you wonder what the, oh, come on. It does make you wonder what the purpose of a place like this is. I don't know that there's any in-game mention of this place, really. Has it got a name on the map? Ice Cavern? Ice Cavern. New block, please. This time we do up and to the left. I guess technically that's to the left, to the west. Nice. Let's see if we can reach that. Awesome. Scoop up a couple more bottles of blue fire. Wonder if it's related to the blue fire in Breath of the Wild. Could be. They don't really function the same way, though. I think I goofed on that one. Let's see. I need that block to come from this way. So popping up there would be ideal. Nope, this just slides it right off. I think we go left then up. Or perspective keeps changing. Nope, that just drops it off. I think this is correct, but it might still be doable. Yeah, I feel like there's a more direct way to get that, but hey, if it works. How much does a bomb do to these guys? Forward throw. Not enough. Okay. Well, the idea to hook shot forward and smash him with the hammer in a 1-2 combo didn't pan out very well. See if I can hit all of these at once with the tiny radius that they give you. Nice. Oh, okay, and we're at the end. I thought there was like a timed version of that ice sliding puzzle. Maybe not. I have defeated your champion. Okay. Well, that was easy. Oh yeah, buddy got some new shoes. Meet again, Link. If you came here to meet the Zoras, you wasted your time. This is all there is. With one exception, the Zoras are now sealed under this thick ice sheet. Okay, well, first of all, no, there's 3 of them that aren't sealed under ice, maybe. And also, this isn't a waste of time because we got sick new boots. I managed to rescue the Zora princess from under the ice, but she left to head for the water temple. This ice is created by an evil curse. The monster in the water temple is the source of this curse. Unless you shut off the source, this ice will never melt. If you have courage enough to confront the danger and save the Zoras, I will teach you the melody that leads to the temple. Time passes, people move, like a river's flow it never ends. A childish mind will turn to noble ambition, young love will become deep affection. The clear water's surface reflects growth. Now listen to the serenade of water to reflect upon yourself. You have learned the Serenade of Water. Link, I'll see you again. Here it comes. Alright, now we got fancy new shoes that we can sink to the bottom of the water with. Okay, that's not an area that I can jump to, probably. Oops. Probably could have gotten closer to the middle before I jumped in. It's kind of cool how these rupees just like point down to the heart. So even if you don't land close enough to see it, still got a little trail. Although when I was a kid, I think I was just excited to try to sink to the bottom of any water source that I could remember seeing at that point. Takes a while to float back up. I wonder if this is actually deeper than Lake Hylia. It's not as big across, but it'd be interesting to see one of those more sciencey YouTubers doing kind of an analysis of how much this reservoir holds compared to the big lake. Right now some of it's ice, which probably throws off the calculations, the measurements. It would have been kind of cool because the lake is drained, or at least has no water, which is where the curse is originating from. But the curse kind of traveled all the way up here to the source of the water and froze the source, but it didn't really completely freeze the source because that waterfall's still going down. This one's not. But the waterfall outside is still trickling downstream. And again, why are we walking? Sheik literally just taught us how to teleport there. Which at this point is kind of just the convenience of getting here from where you were taught the song. Because I think the other two, though we did probably leave and come back, those ones you just learn the song and can go in and do the thing and probably never even need to actually play the song. When water fills the lake, shoot for the sun, something. Right. Now here comes the fun stuff. So we're gonna need these. Maybe the bow. Got that. Got that. You definitely need the hook shot. Okay. Imagine being a kid and hitting it with the hook shot, but it not working, and then you just walk away from it and think that you need to do something else. Boy, I'm doing real bad today. You can walk on water, but can you sink? Later, idiots. See, if Zelda were here, she would have just grabbed one on her way down and drowned it. Rudo. Oh, you. If I'm right, Link. You're Link, aren't you? It's me, your fiancé, Rudo, Princess of the Zoras. I never forgot the vows we made to each other 7 years ago. You're a terrible man to have kept me waiting for these 7 long years. But now's not the time to talk about love. I'm sure you've already seen it. Zora's domain, totally frozen. A young man named Sheik saved me from under the ice. But my father and the other Zoras have not yet. I want to save them all. I want to save Zora's domain. You have to help me. This is a request from me, the woman who's going to be your wife. Link, you have to help me destroy the evil monster in the temple, okay? Inside the water temple, there are 3 places where you can change the water level. I'll lead the way. Follow me quickly. Doesn't seem very quick. I think she can swim faster than that. Oh, look at a big old crack in the wall. Maybe that'll be important. Oh no. Whoops. Spike. Aim for it when it retracts its spikes. I always find it funny when Link spins around during those little cutscenes. Oh, sick. Sure would be a fun prank if, oh, there's more in here. Fun prank if you jump into the water with the map and it just gets destroyed. Nope, that wasn't it. Where's the rock we need to sing something? There it is. Kind of weird that this works for that, but you know. Can we do anything over here yet? Since the water's still drained. Well, I suppose we could probably get over here either way. But if the water was higher, we might not be able to do anything with this. Just a little bit. There we go. Oh, that might be a long shot situation. Yeah, okay. We do need to do this while the water's drained, I think. Don't know that I need to go down here yet, though. Well, let's see. Kick off my shoes, float on up. Okay, I remember this move. Gotta smack this and then jump across the things. Ooh. I hit it from here. Oh, I wasn't on the thing yet. That would have been so cool too. Ah, still got it. In a totally unnecessary fashion. Pop on over here. Okay, this is where we needed to do this thing. Aha! And we did it. Give me that key. Give me a little key. And open up the gate again. Yeah. Sploosh. It is a little bit annoying to like open and close the menu. But if you're using the iron boost, just like leave it on that spot on the menu. It's not too bad. It is annoying that like every time you like go through a door, it resets your menu. Ah, okay, it's still there. Yeah, it just pops right back over here. Load on up. Oh, this is the one where you gotta, okay. Silly me, should've left my boots on. Ourselves up here, and I think now we're ready to go into the middle part. Oh wait, maybe not. What's this? Okay, that definitely has to be dealt with before there's water. Puzzly Brain feels like this is maybe something that's going to make us come back to. But we'll see, I guess. Might be like an unnecessary refueling room. Has a nice purple color outside the bounds there. Okay, cool. Now we're maxed out on stuff. I guess this is yeah, just an unnecessary little detour. I hope. Hope I'm not missing a key that's down here that I gotta come back for. That was where we went before. I don't think anything happens there until we got the water race to the mid-level. Just go ahead and put this on. Wasn't standing close enough for it to hear me. There we go, that works. Come on, man, your boots are iron. Those shouldn't hurt. Not that crazy of a trap. Oh. Guess that's all that's up here. Guess this is one of those ones where the life force of the creatures involved in the trap is connected to the release of the trap. Kind of messed up. You found a small key. Right. There we go. And that'll let me back in if I needed it. All about timing, which I'm not always good at. Or aiming. Yeah, no, I remember that thing falling on my head as a kid. I heard that bounce. Get out of here. Oh, that's all there is to getting up here. Do also remember why Navi's turning green over here. We got another scarecrow buddy. So we can come back here more easily. Right now. Okay, where's the entrance? The entrance is right there. So I want to go this way. Drop down into the second part. No, I think I need to be that bombable wall that's down here. When I didn't do that part either. So that I probably need to do. Small key. Hmm. That might be helpful at some point. Maybe not. Okay. Pop on down. I surely didn't do that. And for that, the water needs to be reset to normal. But to reset it to normal, we have to raise it up so we can go back up that room. To get up there, we'll just take off our boots. Oh, don't respawn it. Rude. Fine. Oh, that's a lot of hearts. Hey. At least one of them floated down with me. Even the hearts release little air bubbles. Mm-hmm. Okay, we drop the water level. Because the first time I forgot to turn around and do this. This might even just be a compass. Although a small box, usually a key. Alright, sick. This is where I think this will come in handy. I think that'll put us, yeah, right back up here. So let's just reset this warp point. Case I gotta come back up here real quick later. Thank you. I was trying to get up on there. Okay, this might be where we're supposed to go next. Oh, I remember this one. Flip the switch up, flip the switch down. Flip the switch up, flip the switch down. A test to truly prove your wisdom. That was kind of sick. I don't remember. Do bombs do something to you? Oh, no, they just kind of pass right on through. Can I burn you with fire? Ooh. Ah, yeah, that worked. Come on. Right there. Okay. So she said to reflect. So I think we're going to do that. We're going to take Sheik's advice. We're going to chill here for a minute and reflect on things. So if you got a few minutes, grab a snack, grab a drink, stretch out, or in general, just reflect enjoy the music and Link splashing in the water. We'll be back in a bit. Okay, has everybody done a little bit of reflecting? Gotten a drink of some of this tasty ethereal waters? Is this water safe to drink? I wonder what would happen. Now our shadow is gone. Come over here. Turn around. There he is. Never tried this before, but we've beaten you once before, buddy. Do it again. And easy targeting. How about this? Fire beats water. Classic psych out. Just stare them down until they drop their guard. And then the room returns to normal. The nice little tree's gone. Huh. You know, I thought I actually might have to bust out the blue potion on that fight. That was easier than I expected. Although having a bigger sword helps. And we got the long shot. It's an upgraded hook shot, extending twice as far. Watch out, it's a block in the floor. Nope, that one. You know, just send that block somewhere else in time. This is an interesting little section. Link, be careful. Don't get swallowed by the vortexes. We'll try to avoid the vortexes. It's a nice little lazy river ride. Doesn't take that much effort to avoid the vortexes. It's over here though. There we go. Okay. I don't know if we can hookshot berries. Or items for that matter. Easy peasy. Alright, and is this the same dragon room we were in earlier, I think? How long is the long shot? Pretty long. Well, that's just great. So I should probably actually save once in a while. Not too worried about this bugging out, but it is a GameCube version. I don't know how stable the port is. I think the one that's supposed to have more issues is the Majora's Mask one. So far we haven't had any crashing issues or anything like that. So there might be somewhere else we have to go, but I think this might be the final run through. I don't need another fairy, but what the heck. This is not about to be a hard fight. Hammer? I don't know. And then this is like the little hill with the spikes. Yeah. Okay. Well, that was hard. Oh, okay, we do need the big key. And that's somewhere we presumably haven't gone to yet. So let's check our map. Looks like second floor and first floor have some spots unexplored. Okay, so let's go to the northern area. Actually, there's just one on that second floor. So that might actually be more of a thing. Okay, we're all the way on the north side of things. So I'm gonna come over here. And down in there is where I need to go. I don't know what water level we're supposed to go over here at, but maybe we'll find out. Not this. Okay, second level probably. So we'll come over here, we'll drop the water level down. I'd even be able to do it at water level 1. So we'll try that. Because I think we can drop the water level down, go to the central tower, hookshot up without needing to raise the water level, and maybe hookshot across. Maybe the gate will be open when the water level is lower. Do a little ditty. Drop the level. Central tower. Turn around, go south. I think the only reason to come up this high is for that Skulltula. We're on the second floor, facing north. Come over here. Aha! That's what it is. Okay. So that's just a way out. Push that in, come all the way around. Okay, now I'm unsure where I'm at. That's north. This is south. Well, that was a little bit weird. Here, go all the way around again. This thing, grapple over here. Still made it through. Now we can push the block from this direction. Okay, thank goodness it was a key and not something unimportant like a compass. Alright, so this brings us up on the east side. You go down to the bottom and to the right. And I guess that it wants us to be at water level 3 for this. Let's pop over here. What's up here? Oh no. Okay. Pierre betrayed us. So we're gonna use my favorite spell for Roar's Wind. Just get right back up here. And put that right back there, because I think we're gonna want to use it again. Here, get your face out of my camera. Look at that mischievous grin. He knows what he did. Jerk scarecrow. Okay, we're gonna come over here. You'd think with the Zora Tunic we'd be able to dive as deep as we want to. That's not quite the case. Okay, and interesting, even with the water level all the way up, there's still a little pocket of air here that doesn't get filled. Okay. Got more than enough arrows to deal with all these guys. Shoot him once, wait for the hop, hit him again. It's all about timing and accuracy. Okay. I think we just swim across this. Uh-oh. Wait, no. I think we got this. We got this. Maybe boots will help. Boots helped, okay. We'll just come over here, right up against the wall. And blammo. We got it. What are those? Oh, stingers. Destroy it before it flies into you. Let's assess the room. Going to use the range to our advantage. Bombs, you say? I see. Okay. Probably have to push this to an intersection so we can push it from the other way somewheres. Classic puzzle. That wall also looks suspicious. Maybe that's also bombable. Could have tested with the sword first, but... Oh. Okay, yeah, clearly. We're meant to climb this up to the other ledge. Feels close enough. Maybe. Ah. Wait. Oh, no. I did this very wrong. Okay. We got a good bit of block pushing to do. It'd be cool if they made it go faster if you had the stronger mitts on. Probably should have assessed this room a little better than I did. Now we're ready. Pull out a little bit because we're gonna have to walk back around one more time to push it from that side. Okay. With the bomb, she will make it all the way over there. Put them like right in the middle. Oh no, it doesn't make it. Oh well. Okay. That's all the arrows. There's some over there, maybe if I'm quick enough I can get to them. Nope. A little bit tricky to land on a bunch of water as a platform. something? Okay, here we go. The spider's supposed to be a temptation to come over here and look at things. Oh, excellent. That's a big bundle of arrows. Oh, imagine getting here and not having that last key. Okay, here's the big key we need. Is there anything else in this room? Fairy doesn't want to heal me. Another fairy who is eager to heal me. Now let's just fly back to the entrance. Okay. Getting a little bit better at killing those things. Alright, how did I do this before? Yes. There we go. Link, look out! That isn't normal water over there. Okay. Not normal water, so stay away from it. Except you kind of gotta walk over to the middle of it to antagonize it. Come on out, Morpha, you big wet nerd. It's creeping. Giant aquatic amoeba, Morpha. The official artwork for this fight makes Morpha look really cool. Gets you really excited for this fight. It's okay. It's got a similar fight, or a similar trick to the Dark Link fight from Zelda 2, where you can just kind of stand in the corner and look at it. They got these spikes all along the walls. They leave the corners open, probably because they didn't have spikes that fit in the corner very well with each other. But if you're in the corner, it actually can't reach you. I don't know what it's doing. Oh dang. I actually expected that fight to last a little bit longer. I'm not sure that I've ever actually gotten the big Goron sword this early in the game, so maybe that's why these last two fights were a little bit less than I expected. Okay, well, we had two fairies. I don't think we got touched once. There's a heart container. There we go. Your maximum life is increased by 1 heart. Your life and energy will be totally filled. You think Link gets dizzy? Spin around like that. Whoa. Yeah, she was somewhere in the dungeon that whole time. She kind of showed us the way to start. Link, I would have expected no less from the man I chose to be my husband. Zora's domain and its people will eventually return to their original state. As a reward, I grant my eternal love to you. Well, that's what I want to say, but I don't think I can offer that now. I have to guard the water temple as the Sage of Water. And you're searching for the Princess, Zelda? You can't hide anything from me. Princess Zelda, she's alive. I can sense it, so don't be discouraged. I can tell that nothing will stop you in your quest for justice and peace. You must take this medallion. Take it respectfully. Awesome! We received the water medallion. Ruto awakens as a sage and adds her power to ours. If you see Sheik, please give him my thanks, okay? As the water rises, the evil is vanishing from the lake. Link, you did it. Did Ruto want to thank me? I see. We have to return peace to Hyrule for her sake too, don't we? Look at that, Link. Together, you and Princess Ruto destroyed the evil monster. Once again, the lake is filled with pure water. All is as it was here. The old Batman move. Just disappear when they're not looking. Really good dive. Very little splash. We didn't get flashbang that time. How nice. See if we can do it. Yeah, quick enough. And yeah, like we read for like half a second earlier on this little plaque. Something lake fills up, shoot the sunrise, shoot for the morning light, yeah. Weird that somebody put it there knowing that the lake would run out of water. Also another scarecrow point over here for some reason. Maybe you can get the fire arrows. No, you can't get them before it fills the lake, can you? Seems ridiculous. Okay. So I still don't think that we can take a shortcut to Zora's domain because that's still frozen. There's still like an ice block over there. I think that's the Temple of Time teleporter. We don't need that yet. I think we might have to trigger a cutscene over here first. Maybe, maybe not. I kind of want to see if that cutscene needs to be triggered. So here's my idea. We go do a few things. We go get the Lens of Truth. We go to the desert. Yeah. So I'm gonna do a few pre-temple things, pre-dungeon things. Maybe even get ice arrows and the bigger quiver. And then come back. And then the next stream after this one, maybe we can just do a dungeon run of the last two temples and Ganon's Tower. Is what I'm thinking. I'm gonna feel silly if this doesn't let me do the thing yet. Go ahead, run on over to Kakariko Village. So do the two bits that traumatize people the most with this game. The Water Temple for being frustrating, and the bottom of the well for being terrifying. Right, and then the windmill is drained. Here's the thing though. The windmill song is supposed to be a paradox because we learned it from this guy 7 years in the future when he told us that 7 years prior, a kid with an ocarina showed up, played the song, messed up the windmill. Go around, go around, go around. What? It's going way too fast. And so now we come back in time, we play the song, we break the windmill. He learns the song from us, presumably. Thing is, if we plant those beans in the past, then they come back and they're here in the future. But if we don't plant them, then the beans aren't sprouted. If we don't play the windmill song, in the future the water's still gone. So Link's not the one who originally came here and messed up the windmill. That happened sometime after we pulled the Master Sword. We go to the future, we learn the song from him because he's mad that somebody messed it up. Then we come back here and we become that somebody. We play the song before the other person ever shows up. So now when the other person who brought the song here shows up, it's already broken. They start the loop, but we perpetuate the loop by coming back in time and doing it, draining it earlier than it would have been. So it's not a paradox, it was somebody from Termina who brought the Song of Storms here and messed up the windmill. And kind of spun us off into a little time loop bootstrap paradox type deal. Except I don't think it's really a time loop. It just, if we go back forward now, it's a different kid that taught him the song. Alright, it's not like the hook shot that doesn't just do the job. That does though. It's a dead guy, Navi. You watch out. I can hear the spirits whispering in this room. Look for the eye of truth. That's what they are saying. And you can just walk on through the wall. I don't know how you're supposed to know. I don't remember how I figured it out. Yeah, this place is pretty spooky. Giant skulls flying around. Hidden walls that I just remember from my time playing as a kid. Watch for the shadows of monsters that hang from the ceiling. Another secret wall, another secret wall. There's a lot of this dungeon that you can roam around. If you try to do things like this. This wall, it says something here. Danger above. That's what it says. Oh. I'm talking about this spider. I think there's one on the other side that says danger below, and it's got a hole that you can fall in. So there's probably some extra stuff, like some sculptures and stuff you can do here. Anytime you see the Triforce in this game, just pop out your ocarina and play this tune. The wall crawlers are pretty shy. If they start coming to grab you and you just look up at them, they back off. There's also a hole in this floor where that blood is invisible. Don't fall for it. Easy way around this place though. You come in through that invisible wall there, go all the way across to the other side. You can go through the middle room or around it. And then come back to this side. just crawl through this hole after you drain the water. I'm pretty sure that's all that's necessary here. Alright, now here's the part that really spooks people. And rightly so. I think maybe we've got to get grabbed by one. They have like eyes or holes in the hands, maybe. Alright, and then this thing reveals itself. Dead hand. Watch out for its infinite hands. Aim for its head. I can feel a box there. Yeah, it's really creepy, but not so tough. I think you gotta get grabbed by hand initially to make him spawn. You really want to kind of like stand still and use your sword for these vertical strikes. That's what's going to go above your head to actually hit him. I think it's maybe easier with the Lens of Truth, but I think with the Lens of Truth you can see like a shadow where it's at underground. Right. I really like the design of this creature. It's so horrifying. Something I drew a lot as a kid, probably, more than any other creature or character from this game. And now we got the Lens of Truth. Awesome. Okay, so we could have just come back and got this at any time after learning the Song of Storms. Now with the Lens of Truth, you can see a lot more of the spooky weirdness of this dungeon. So we've got a wall there, a hole in the floor there. Make sure there's no hole I'm gonna fall into here. Oh, it doesn't let me jump across even if I can see the hole. That's wild. Okay, I don't want to climb my way back out of here. So let's use our favorite wind magic and just blow back up there. I don't know where it's going to take me. Okay. And the entrance. But yeah, if there's things that are in here that you missed that you want, maybe a gold sculpture, maybe there's a heart piece, I'm not that concerned about getting them. All we needed was the Lens of Truth. Don't know if warp songs will let you warp out of dungeons, but probably should have tried this a few minutes ago. Oh neat, it does work. You could maybe really use those as like an intervention spell to bail yourself out of a sticky situation and just like leave a dungeon. Sick. Okay, so we've got a shadow temple and a spirit temple left. Normally after the water temple you would go back to Kakariko village as an adult. You get a cutscene, and that is what hints you off to going to do what we just did and going to the bottom of the well. But I want to do things a little bit out of order, and instead of doing that, we're just going to get the magnifying glass without worrying about that cutscene. We're going to pop out here and get our horse. Epona! I eventually learned that Epona is named for a Celtic goddess, deity. When I was younger, I just thought it was Epona like a pony. It's just a pony. Maybe the word pony comes from Epona. I don't actually know that. And there's a bunch of rocks here now. Well, I mean, they were probably there before, but there's a bunch of rocks that we can now smash open with the hammer. Bridge is out, But that's okay, because we have a horse with mad jumps when she wants to. And I believe we've already talked to that guy who asked us to go find his missing carpenters. We'll leave Epona here, and we're gonna go see about doing that. I don't know if this is a place where time progresses or not. Kinda wanna see. Okay, it's not. Okay. I don't think they can spot me here. So this is the point where I'm going to take another quick little break, and we will be back in just a minute. But I wanted to set you up with some nice music just in case. So grab a snack, grab a drink. We'll be back shortly. Okay, and we're back. Let's try not to get caught. Stunned. Okay, we gotta remember our training from childhood. We can look around corners without targeting.
Hey you, young man over there! Look over here inside the cell. I have no idea where you come from, but you must have a lot of guts to make it past all the guards around here. All of my fellow carpenters are imprisoned somewhere in here. If you can get us out of here, we'll repay the favor somehow. But be careful, there's sure to be Gerudo guards somewhere around here. Whoa, watch out!
Thanks, Nancy. Again, having a bigger sword in a sword fight can oftentimes give you a significant advantage. Hey, bud. What if we just left with the key and didn't let him out?
Did you come here to save me? Oh, that's just swell. I'm Ichiro the carpenter. We were really interested in joining their all-female group, but they locked us up like this just because we're men. We don't care about the Gerudo anymore. They're misandrists. They're so rude. 3 of my fellows have also been captured, so please help them escape too.
I'd probably hate men if I belonged to an all-female warrior tribe that was shunned by the rest of society. I think there's a secret around here, I think. Play the Song of Storms. Oh! Yeah, we were right on top of it. Okay. And there's the hidden fairy fountain, right underneath the Gerudos. We don't need the blue fire anymore, I don't think. So we'll take another fairy. And surely those will carry us through like the rest of the game. Maybe those will come in handy. Watch out for this one. I'm just gonna hit the box, aren't I? If I aim a little bit higher. Now for this section, we're using special arrows that don't actually kill anybody. They just knock them out. What? No, that didn't stun her? Come on. Oh. Stupid kid, get in there and keep quiet. And just let you keep all of your stuff. With as many times as we've been flashbanged by Sheik, you'd think that we'd learn to use those in a situation like this. Just jump over here. And come up this way instead. Whoops. Oh no, they caught us again. Whoops. One, two. Alright, we got him that time. Oh, this is just where they take us. Okay. We totally did not need to go this way. Got a big rupee that we couldn't fit in our pocket. That's kind of cool. There's a chest up there we can't quite reach. Okay, let's try this way again. So I thought for a second that room that we were just in was maybe the same as this one here. Okay, jump up a little bit, catch this one. Remember, there's two in this room. This side looks a little bit more out of the way, so let's check up here. Ah, our scarecrow friend. Now, you know you were flying up there. See if we're close enough for him to hear us, maybe? Yeah. And over here we got, is it a piece of heart? This better not be money. Sweet. there's somebody that walks in front of this spot. Alright, yeah. I think this is like usually the last one that I run into.
I have no idea where you come from, but you must have a lot of guts to make it past all the guards around here.
I think this guy just says the same thing as the other one. There's sure to be Gerudo guards somewhere around here. Whoa, watch out. You'll distract him with an arrow trick. You're a cute kid. Thank you for coming to save me. Get out of here, man. These women are scary. You're just a crumb. Man, you're just crummy. Go back and do your job. Maybe they're like knocked out. In Majora's Mask, they don't stay knocked out. Okay, not that way. Let's climb up this way. Maybe in here? No, okay. That's the alternate path to where we went before. Okay, yeah, here we go. Double jail cell. Looks like he's also got the exact same thing to say. Alright, 3 down, 1 to go.
Thanks, boy. You're fantastic. I'm Saburo the Carpenter. Have you seen our boss, boy? He's probably worried about me. I have to get back to him immediately.
Boy, those guys are lame. Yeah, I think I'm sticking with the blue tunic for now. Ooh, that was close. Right in the toes. Okay, I think this might be our last area. Yeah. Yeah, so the second one we did is usually the one that I get lost looking for. But I think the last time that I did this, I got so lost and frustrated for it that I just remembered that it was in that spot over there. Master Swordsman Link. What's up, bud? Afraid I was gonna forget about you. No way, man. Y'all have a job to do, and I can't progress until I get you out of here. In order to cross the haunted wasteland, you'll need the Eye of Truth, the Colossus on the far side of the wasteland. Okay, now I'm going back to my tent near Gerudo Valley, so drop by sometime. You might find something helpful there. I've seen your fine work. To get past the guards here, you must have good thieving skills. I used to think that all men, besides the great Ganondorf, were useless, but now that I've seen you, I don't think so anymore. The exalted Nabooru, our leader, put me in charge of this fortress. Nabooru is the second in command to the great Ganondorf, king of the Gerudo Thieves. Her headquarters are in the Spirit Temple, which is at the end of the desert. Say, you must want to become one of us, eh? Alright then, you're in from now on. Take this. With it, you will have free access to all areas of the fortress. Cool, we got a Gerudo membership card. We can do training. You'll find the Spirit Temple where the exalted Nabooru lives, out there in the desert. So Nabooru lives at the desert. Okay. Why don't they just say all the same stuff? Hey, we'll come back for you in a minute. But I would love to get my horse archery on. Hey, newcomer. Oh, that's all you've got to say. Hey newcomer, this is our horseback archery field. After a lot of hard practice and training, we finally have the skill to hit the bullseye while riding like the wind. When you finally learn how to ride a horse, you should come back and try it. It's a dangerous sport, but it's fun. We know how to ride a horse, we just didn't bring her. Thought maybe it would just cutscene her in. See, our horse was here the whole time. Hey, newcomer, you have a fine horse. I don't know where you stole it from, but... Oh, we stole it from the Lon Lon Ranch, actually, where all the horses are kept. If we can score 1,000 points, we will win something cool. It was kind of just like a rail shooter, though. Oh, bad. Okay, well I don't think we're scoring 1,000 points. No, not too bad. Plenty of room for improvement. And plenty of money to keep trying. Is it just me or do those jars look different? $13.20, not too shabby. Fantastic! You are a true master. I will give this to you. Keep improving yourself. Okay, we got a higher goal. I need to be on a horse. $1,500. Alright, that's more of a challenge. Nope. We'll give it another go. I want that extra big quiver. Okay, okay. Ah, pretty close, pretty close. Quite impressive, she says. I feel like the pots are the easy one as long as you can get like the angle lined up. You just gotta keep your timing right. And these ones, you actually gotta do a good bit of aiming. Okay, well that's not getting us there. I don't think 60 times 9 gets us there. Oh, okay, nice. I got it. I'll be darned. You are the ultimate master. I'll give you an item suitable for the master. This quiver is very important to me. I want you to have it. Take good care of it, okay? Nice, we got the biggest quiver. 50 arrows, and she's filled us up. Thanks for the practice. Let's go do this training course here. Yeah. This is the Gerudo's training ground. Membership card verified. One try for 10 rupees. Alright, take your 10 rupees. Give it your best shot. It's been quite a while since I've done this, because a lot of times that I replay this game, I don't really bother coming through here. If you can overcome the trials in the chambers ahead, then and only then will you be qualified to hold our secret treasure. Will little lion's head door. If you desire to acquire our hidden treasure, you must strive to obtain the keys hidden in each chamber. Okay. So we gotta go back and find a different chamber. That looks like one key. Nope, just some rupees. Let's try the west side. Defeat all the enemies in a limited time. No problem. Rush down. Let's get our reward. There we go, there's a key. Make sure there's no more hidden eyeballs to shoot. Doesn't look like it. Gather the jewels of white while avoiding traps and danger. Okay. Well, we still made it. Let me just pull ourselves through the fire. Yeah, no problem. Yeah, that's where we came in. Alright, we do need to just run up here and grab that last one. Oh no. That wasn't all of them, was it? Okay. Oh, right, that one. It's okay, we got this. It's using your head, Link. Alright. Now we can stop worrying about the time limit. Rocks are no problem. I think I can come up to this side so I can hook shot over the fire. How do they expect the Garuda to do this though? Do they got hook shots? Or do they just jump better or something? Without the necessary items, one will be confounded by impossible mysteries. Okay, I think that door looks pretty fake. the ceiling you can blow up with a bomb shoe, I think? Maybe I need the silver buttons to even finish all this first. Yeah, I think I might just need the gauntlets. No, maybe not. Line the eyes of the statue. Oh, I did so bad at this. Nice save thing. Ah. Alright, hammer time. Find the secret passage in this room. Okay, well, it's not that one. Not that one. Let's just get rid of all of these real quick. don't know if this is all of them. We should probably check with our handy dandy magnifying glass. That's not a forever switch. That's okay, we already got the box. Across the sea of fire. Okay. Give me 1 second, y'all. I really need to use the restroom. Okay, thank you for your patience, y'all. I don't know what it is about streaming that just shrinks my blank. Maybe it's the way I'm sitting. Whoa. Okay. Gotta make that jump with a little bit more commitment. Gotta make that jump at a better angle. What, are they just supposed to have that? I don't think the Gerudo training ground makes sense. Okay, just a loose key. Not even connected to nothing. Okay, there's some bomb juice. In case you didn't have it and you needed it for a thing. Do we need it for a thing? I feel like we need bomb juice for something in here. Okay, that's a climbable fence. Any gaps at the top of these? I don't trust that door to over there. To over there. No, that doesn't make sense. I feel like that's just a way to waste our keys. Oh, come on. Alright, so there's gotta be a switch somewhere to turn the fire off. Here we go. Almost had it. Okay, so maybe I want to do that first. Try to do this quickly. Nope. Okay, I need more momentum. That's not how to do that. Actually, maybe if that's the last one that I do. Oh well, I'm over here now already. That didn't work either. Whoops. Oh, that does take away. Oh boy. Sorry, I don't know what happened to the audio there. The fairy restore full hearts? Yeah, we'll just do that. I don't want to listen to the beeping. Try this one more time. Yeah, I think maybe I'm supposed to have some hover boots for that. Although we don't need them, because I did just do it without them. Nope, that's not how you do that. Jumping in this game is like really top notch. Maybe that's a little bit more realistic though. Okay, well, what if we just ran through this area and up to that door that's open? Listen, can I just, let's just do this. There we go, that's much better. I like this more. There you go. Yeah, that's much better. Okay, and this takes me back out here. The way to get up there, higher. I don't know, a bunch of these doors seem like tricks. I feel like we were over on that side already. Well, let's just go through here and see if I'm messing this up or not. Bet it's money. Yep. Yeah, it looks like I need 2 more keys to actually get through this. You wouldn't happen to be a key, would you? Nope. Wow. See if there's anything else lurking in this room. That's not how that works. At least spawning from this side is a little bit closer to our actual objective. Whoops. Well, that was weird. So, if we hadn't succeeded in doing it the first time, I might not think that that's possible. But I'm fairly committed to getting it to work again. Let's try a different angle this time. Not like that kind of an angle. Oh, goodness. I apologize, y'all. This must be rough to watch. Hopefully, if we can get through here. There you go. Good job, Link. I know you can do it. Maybe from the top row. There we go. Quickly, quickly. Okay, so jumping from the top works out a lot better. But I do need to be quicker with that hook shot. No. Go, go, go. Yes, okay. I thought he was going to grab the ledge and not actually pop up to it. Alright. Easy peasy, first try. Collect the underwater gems. Why are there just floor blocks like this? Okay, some of them disappeared. diving gear on. Come on, Link, you got this, man. Use your tools like you know you how. You know how to use them. Oh boy, this will be fun. Let's make sure I'm standing directly underneath this thing. Oh, come on. No, we don't need to go back up. Okay. Okay. There's a thing over here, I saw it. Okay, so that doesn't work. You can't rely on those. I think they just put it level. I'm starting to remember why I never come back to do this on my playthroughs. What is happening? I've passed through this thing like 3 times without collecting it. Yeah, go ahead, save. A little off to the side so the current sweeps me into it, I guess. No. This is absurd. Try the hookshot deal again. Maybe it'll work this time. Thank you. Oh my goodness. Alright, got a couple keys. I think we can do it now. Just go through a bunch of doors. It should just be this door and one more. Awesome. Got the ice arrows. Alright. So we got ice arrows acquired. I think that's about where I'm gonna end things off, actually. Let's drop a quick save. And then from here, next time we just gotta go out to the Desert Colossus. And from the Desert Colossus, we got the Spirit Temple. Then we can go back to the Shadow Temple. Oh, you just can't warp here at all. Well, if I save and reload the game, it'll probably take me out of here. Yeah, if not, maybe it'll keep me in the entrance here, and then we'll be even closer when we restart next time. But next time, I think we might try to do the final 2 dungeons and then Ganon's Tower, kind of all in one stream. So that'll pretty much wrap up all of the main quest stuff. Yeah, it should probably take like 3 to 4 hours. Probably come back on Thursday for that. But if you're still watching, thank you for joining in on the stream. Thank you for joining in on the adventure. I hope it's been interesting and entertaining so far. I hope y'all have a great day and a great week. Stay safe out there. And come back and join us again. Like and subscribe. Alright, bye y'all. Have a good day.